Hi everybody, welcome to another daily vlog. Josh is still asleep, so I figured I would start the vlog for him. I know that'll make him really happy to see me make some effort on vlogging. Before I do anything, I need to make myself some good old Pooh Bear coffee here. Good old Keurig's taking a second warming up. While the coffee's brewing, I'm gonna come out and water my little plants. I have some tomato plants, some chili plants, and I think some herbs. Look at all these. My plants have so many flowers to start budding, fruit and chilies. So this is my atrium. It would make a perfect office or crafting area, but as you can tell, it's not set up for that. This is a bag that we got to get rid of, but I need to get these plants in order. Okay, Josh woke up, but I put him straight to work.
You have to be doing the dishes.
That's right.
I don't get coffee yet. I have to do dishes to earn my coffee.
Okay, so I'm gonna cut up some potatoes and make this guy some breakfast potatoes. He absolutely loves them. Let me show you why he loves them. These are not healthy breakfast potatoes. This is all margarine. I like cooking with butter, but Josh likes this fake stuff. All of this will be for the potatoes with garlic and salt and pepper. Okay, we got those all chopped up. We're gonna throw them, we've been throwing them in the pan as I've been cutting, because as you can see, those are really big potatoes and they take up the cutting board. So I already put them in there. They're cooking in the butter. Now we just gotta season them up. For flavor, I'm gonna add a little bit of onion. Just like this, slice it up. So I made a fresh pot of beans the other day and they're almost gone and I don't want them to go bad, so I am going to make some refried beans. I'm gonna smash them up. Now you could really make these as healthy or as unhealthy as you'd like, and of course I'm gonna make the unhealthy version because for breakfast they just taste really good when you refry them or smash them in baking grease. So yes, I have a jar of bacon grease that I'm gonna put in a pan. I'm gonna let it get really hot and I'm gonna add those beans in there. So you can see here I have that bacon grease all melted up and hot. So then we're gonna put the beans in the bacon grease. And if you guys have never tried it, it is so good. Try to get a lot of the juice out when you first put the first I wish you guys could smell that. Okay, so the potatoes are cooking, and once we get the beans in that oil, we're gonna let them kind of simmer in there a little bit, get really hot, and then we're gonna smash them. Now I know that you could probably use one of those little hand blender type of deals and put it in there and whip it up, but I still go old school. This is my metal bean masher. I don't like those new wavy ones. I have had this For some of you that are my age, you will recognize these handles. They're old, it's wood. I mean, this thing is sturdy. This is what I'm gonna use to mash it up with. And just like that, breakfast is done. We got potatoes, we got beans, we have over easy eggs, and now it's time to eat. Okay, so we finished eating breakfast, and now we're on our daily walk that you know Josh and I like to do. We're doing it early so it doesn't get too hot. You can feel the sun coming down right now.
It's already hot.
But it's not that bad. And I wanted to do the walk before I sit at that sewing table, because once I sit at that sewing table, it's over.
It's done.
There's
I don't know
no
who
more
she
getting up
is.
until the evening.
She doesn't socialize with me. It's straight business, business, business.
Yeah, I have 2 orders I need to fill.
And today, I'm taking the day off. So I get to relax, watch some Netflix.
I'm a little stressed. I will say that, because I want to get some masks done, and I'm out of elastic. I only have enough to fill the 2 orders that I have.
Yeah.
Tracking
Yeah.
says that my elastic's supposed to come on Tuesday.
It's getting real.
Fingers crossed, you guys, that it comes early, because I would like to have a batch done by the weekend. I don't know if that's going to happen, but I'm going to prep as much as I can so that way when the elastic does come in, I can just sew them. But then, you know, I've heard that some of the companies are sending the wrong size, you know, even though you order a 1/4 inch of 8 or 1/8 of an inch.
Let's hope yours doesn't.
I'm just, you guys, please, that I get the right size elastic so I can get everybody their orders and their requests out. Not requests, because I'm selling by batch. Gotta keep saying that. Gotta keep saying that.
And I want to know when my head's going to be tan. When is this going to
I
get
don't
tan?
know. Well,
Stay.
we're not in the sun for a prolonged period of time, so it's gonna just take a little while, and it's probably gonna be so gradual that you won't even notice that it's happening.
Yeah, well, let's
Until
hope.
it's there.
Let's hope it gets tan before I go back to work, because I don't want to be a whitey bald head.
I'm so glad that
At
we
work.
came out right now. I think if we would have waited a half an hour more,
Oh.
it would have been bad.
It's going to be way hot.
Okay, guys, we'll see you after the walk. We're back, and it looks like we have more Amazon packages. Is this all you?
This is not all me. This is all you.
Okay, so one of the last things that I'll be doing today is making masks. So I thought this would be a good way to show you some of my prep work. I actually have the patterns cut out for one of the orders that I have, but what I don't have is interfacing. So what I'm going to be doing is showing you how I get my interfacing set up for my fabric. So one of the orders I have is for 2 roses, an Avengers, and a cow print. So what I will do to prep these, since they're already cut, is I will put them face forward just like this. With the outside of the fabric facing each other. I like to have all my tools, just like at work, you know, have your tools right where you need them in reaching distance. Saves on time management and productivity. So I have these ready. What I'm going to do is set them aside, just like this. And because I got lucky, I have this big bolt of interfacing. So what I'm going to do is roll it out just like this. Now, the masks that I'm making are 9x7, so I'm going to cut with my yardstick. They're 9x7, so I'm going to cut at the 14-inch mark here. And then I'm going to cut at the 7-inch mark. Then I'm going to cut at the 9-inch mark. at the 18-inch mark. And here I have one for each. And now this is ready to sew. But since I'm already here and I already have my interfacing out on the cutting table, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and just cut a bunch of that interfacing, probably enough to make 30 or 40 masks, so I don't have to get it out again and do it, and then I'll start sewing. I'm done cutting my interfacing. I have enough to do more than the 2 orders that I have to sew, and it just makes it easier for me. So I'll place them with the pre-cut out fabrics and start sewing. I did want to say that if you can see, or if you saw on the video, when I was cutting the interfacing, I had about 1 inch or more left. I will save these because when I do the kid masks, they're smaller, so I can use about 3 of these going across. I just slap them over so there's no space in between, and I use these for the kids mask. I don't like to waste supplies, so I just wanted to give you that little tip. If you have a little bit left, just use them for your smaller masks. Since the last video, I did bring this out to cut on because I needed more space. If you can tell on my cutting table, I have my scissors and I have a large trash can to put the cuttings in. Here I have some fabric that I'll be using for children's masks, some little kitty masks that I already cut. I have masks for my brother. You will also see that I have some little sticky notes there, and I have another trash can, and that trash can is for when I'm cutting the threads off of the masks to turn them inside out. I have a small trash can there, and then I have fabrics that are already set with their partner, meaning the front and back. Here next to the scissors, I like to keep my things in reach, you know, in close reach, so that way I don't have to get up and move around a lot. So here I have, so here I have my elastics. These are the normal 7-inch elastics in there. I have a couple of 8-inch cut, and I have the elastic cord, which I'll be using for kid masks. Here I have a little Donald, but I have an order that's set aside there for cutting. Here I keep, when I'm ready with the interfacing and I'm ready to heat press them, then I bring it here. You can see I have my heat press, my small heat press within reach of the mat. I like to keep the pins, I'm sorry, not the pins, the clips and the piping, whatever it's called. I like to keep those there because after I sew, I'll bring these back to do the pleats and put the wire in them. And again, another small trash can. I just like to have a couple little trash cans everywhere so I keep my work area clean so I don't stress out. There's one order ready for pickup right there. And I have my diffuser, which I most likely will turn on today with eucalyptus oil just to relax me. Now I'm going to end the video there because I need to get to sewing, making some masks. I want to thank you so much for watching, all of you that stayed and watched this video. I want to thank all of you that subscribe to the channel and that hit the little bell, that comment and hit the like button. We really appreciate you. It really does help the channel. I want to thank all of you that support us through Patreon, all of you that support us through buying merch on spreadshirt.com. We greatly appreciate you. We thank you so much for watching, and we hope that you have a great day. Catch you next time.